Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Goff now to throw.
You got a line team?
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as...
They got a line team, don't he?
And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again is gone. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 33, and that play started back at their own 33. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
To throw is gone. Being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's the Hall of Famer Ray Lewis powering in for the sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Yeah.
Everything open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to third and long, then here, just nothing available, and he's got to throw it away.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Now that's a big time run. Lightning in the
Some kids, they want to sneeze. This.
For that type of of a pickup.
Good touchdown. Then to the manager where we got some mops out.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Here's Hurts to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Oh.
They run the draw here with Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. At the confluence of the 3 rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Bitch.
Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
Graduated out of the streets. I'm a real OG. Since I stood 4 feet. Get that nigga.
Steps away. Throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout.
Yeah, right.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
2nd and 10.
Tell the niggas you my partner, nigga, you don't know me.
In the slot in motion left. From the gun, it's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was
You could be the police. You can be the whole key.
He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing his Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they'd put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
How I feel to be a fuck, nigga. Congratulations.
Looking to put a drive together.
Fucking ceiling.
Burt sets up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so,
that's on God.
You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while.
She like how I shine. He is not my kind. Forwards want me to slide. But she fine. With her kind. I see dollar sign. Fuck.
And his throw's going to be
Me and two is big. They two bitches still am still east.
They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They don't belong to me, they belong to the street.
to throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Hey, you dolphin, you a dog nigga beast.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Yeah.
He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 6-0 our score after 1.
Thorns on me slide. Ratchet, but she fine.
Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Robinson up the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they went back to him again, and he took
200 miles on the dash.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they take the lead here at 7-6. And for the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistle dead. And the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Y'all can play for the Mavericks. I ain't want to put the Mike maybe fuck even though she asked me.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Look at higher than Mercury.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And 6.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5.
Look at all.
They got 29 yards that time.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. And this will be incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. On the move to his left. And that's complete to Gates. And they work this out past the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. looking to put a drive together. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A third quarter now, and a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 34 yards.
And the Niners have retaken a third quarter lead.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Texans 7.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're in the
Told you that you
just his
lost
first
my
catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Hand off now to Robinson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Good push up front and then a run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to run.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Robinson with another carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Again, it'll be Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that...
And this time he is in. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here comes 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
He's back to throw. He's got room past the 30. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
He'll look to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Back to throw.
Come on, it's a pick.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Here's Hurts to throw.
This shit, nigga.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And they will score.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Good start to this one for them. Their first offensive snap picks up 9. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying with Robinson. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Robinson. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans finish up their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Shotgun snap will get to Robinson. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans put up points to begin the game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock. Methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was...
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. A toss now to Robinson. Stiff arm success. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Robinson on the inside give. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He gets 6 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 13.
They're running with Bijan. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge? Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Going right side, Robinson with it. Room inside the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up points to begin the game. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Now the give for Bijan. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to...
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up points to begin the game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really...
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Here's Robinson. Down to the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. This is Robinson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now we're on with Robinson. He's within striking distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up points to begin the game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Nice job beating that ultimate team challenge. If you left any stars out there, you can always replay it to pick them up. Or if you got So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Run here with Robinson. Wow, lots of room on the first snap. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Great job taking down that ultimate team challenge. Don't relax yet, though. There's always another one to take on.
Gonna rob the robber.
On the give, it's Robinson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll go again with Robinson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Another run here for Robinson.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Houston. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run over center with Robinson. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Houston.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Texas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. He's to the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Robinson is goes into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he will score! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Houston.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from
I want to be like Muhammad Ali. So you'll be able to beat you to sleep. Talking too cheap.
48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Robinson up the middle. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. And now they're in the hurry up.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Oh, a heck of a move. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The Texans.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. They'll keep it on the ground. Collier. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And O'Connell now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. O'Connell. That's complete. It's Charles.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.